One day, a young man named Arjun, troubled by the burdens of life, traveled to a remote monastery deep in the Himalayan mountains. His heart was heavy with worries, failures, broken relationships, and fear of an uncertain future. He had heard of a wise Buddhist monk who was known for his profound wisdom. Upon reaching the monastery, Arjun knelt before the monk and said, "Master, my life is full of suffering. No matter how hard I try, I feel lost and trapped. How can I find peace?" The old monk smiled gently, poured a cup of tea for Arjun, and said, "My child, peace does not come from changing the world, but from changing the way you see it. Let me share with you the 7 rules of life. If you follow them, your burdens will become lighter, and your heart will find true peace." Arjun's eyes filled with hope as he listened carefully. Rule 1. Let go of what you can't control. The monk slowly poured tea into Arjun's cup, letting it overflow. Arjun quickly stopped him, saying, "Master, the cup is full. Why do you keep pouring?" The monk looked at him and said, "This cup is just like your mind, filled with worries about things beyond your control. You hold on to regrets of the past and fears of the future, but no amount of worry will change them. The more you try to control everything, the more suffering you create." Arjun lowered his eyes. He had spent so much time worrying about things he couldn't change, his failures, what people thought of him, and the uncertainty of tomorrow. In that moment, he realized that peace begins when we accept that some things are simply beyond our control. Rule 2. Ignore the opinions of others. Arjun sighed and asked, "But Master, what if people judge me? Their words make me feel small." The monk picked up a mirror and threw a handful of dust on it. "Can you see your reflection clearly?" he asked. Arjun shook his head. "No, Master. The dust has covered the mirror." The monk nodded and said, "That is exactly what happens when you let the opinions of others cloud your mind. The more you worry about their judgments, the more you lose sight of who you truly are." He continued, "People will always have opinions, but their words should not define your path. A clear mind, like a clean mirror, reflects your true self. Wipe away the dust of others' judgments, and you will see your own light shining through." Arjun felt a wave of relief. For the first time, he realized that he had been living under the weight of others' expectations instead of following his own path. Rule 3. Give it time, everything heals. The monk led Arjun to an ancient tree with a deep scar on its trunk. Many years ago, a terrible storm tried to break this tree. The monk said, placing his hand on the rough bark. The winds were fierce, the branches snapped, and the tree almost fell. But look at it now, strong, standing tall. Arjun ran his fingers over the scarred bark and asked, "Did it take a long time to heal?" The monk nodded. Healing takes time. Whether it's a tree, a wound, or a broken heart, nothing heals overnight. Pain may feel unbearable today, but with patience and time, it will pass. Just like this tree, you too will grow stronger from your struggles. Arjun closed his eyes, thinking of the wounds he carried in his heart. For the first time, he believed that his pain was not permanent. With time, it too would heal. Rule 4. Don't compare your journey. As they walked, Arjun noticed 2 rivers. One flowed quickly, crashing against rocks, while the other moved slowly, peacefully. "Master, which river is better?" Arjun asked. The monk smiled and replied, "Neither. Both are different, yet both reach the ocean." Arjun looked puzzled, so the monk continued, "Life is like these rivers. Some people achieve success quickly, while others take time. Some face hardships, while others have an easier path. But in the end, we are all moving toward the same destination." He looked at Arjun and said, "Stop comparing your journey to others. Move at your own pace, and you will find fulfillment." Arjun felt a deep sense of clarity. He had spent so much time comparing his life to others, never realizing that every journey is unique. Rule 5. Stay calm and move on. The 2 walked further and saw a man angrily arguing with a villager. The man was shouting, his face red with rage, while the villagers simply smiled and walked away. Arjun was confused. "Master, why didn't the villager fight back?" The monk replied, Not every battle is worth fighting. Anger is like fire. If you feed it, it burns you too. But if you let it go, it dies out. He continued, when you hold on to anger, you suffer more than the person you are angry at. The best way to win is to walk away from negativity. Arjun nodded, realizing that his own anger had caused him more harm than those he was angry at. From that day, he decided to let go of what didn't serve his peace. Rule 6. Kindness always wins. As they neared a river, they saw an old man struggling to cross. Without hesitation, the monk stepped forward, lifted the old man onto his back, and carried him across. The old man smiled and said, "Thank you, kind soul. May your path always be blessed." Arjun asked, "Master, why did you help him? You don't even know him." The monk replied, "Kindness is a gift that always comes back. When you do good, you create a ripple that spreads far beyond what you can see." Arjun understood kindness was not about expecting anything in return, but about making the world a better place. Rule 7. What goes around comes around. Karma. Before leaving, the monk handed Arjun a handful of seeds and said, "Plant these, and one day they will grow into fruit trees." Arjun smiled, but the monk added, "Remember, your actions are like these seeds. Every thought, word, and action you plant today will grow into something tomorrow. Do good, and good will return to you. That is the law of karma." Arjun held the seeds tightly, knowing that from now on, he would choose his actions carefully. With his heart full of wisdom, Arjun bowed deeply and said, "Thank you, Master. These 7 rules will be my guide." He returned to his village, no longer burdened by fear and doubt, but with a newfound sense of peace. Remember, these 7 rules of life can change your life too. Which one speaks to you the most? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom. Thank you.